So how I use ChatGPT for hacking. So first of all, like I used to do these things. I used to give a blog post. What is a blog post? Like Facebook post message hacking. Way to go. So yes, some other, yeah. This guy, like I don't used to understand anything about his blog posts. So what I used to do, like yeah, what I used to do, I guess his blog post was not live. What I used to do was like I used to paste his content in ChatGPT and I used to like ask the ChatGPT explain this blog post like that. Over secure. Sometimes I don't used to understand like mobile hacking vulnerabilities. So I used to copy this all the content and I used to paste it over here and I asked ChatGPT to explain it. It used to explain it very clearly. Suppose if I don't understand this code, I used to give it here. So to understand vulnerabilities, like to understand blog posts, I used to use it for hacking. So in other way was suppose there is a post parameter which is taking UID XYZ XYZ 123. So what is the backend code of it? Code of it will be. So I used to see like in Webalizer there is like a node or PHP. I used to give like so the site is using PHP. So give me the backend code. So just a rough backend code. It's not exact thing like how the backend code may be. And also tell me how to break it. So maybe listen. So it gave me maybe this is the backend code post request. Sanitize input basics. Sanitizing here. Suppose if we give other than UID. It's also checking the rejects. So also like maybe there is SQL injection here. Prepare, execute, fetch. I don't know what is this PDO. So how to break it tested? Input validation or overlying long strings. Input like is it endpoints or this may pass. SQL injection. If the code uses unsigned SQL like this. Okay, see it was saying like you could test with it is also giving us suggestions to try this. I actually seen this from Wikili video. She used like she asked ChatGPT to maybe write a backend code of it. Also, there is a URL parameter which is taking from their website fetching data. Okay, now what will be the backend code of it? Code of it. So what kind of vulnerabilities can I test? Security is parameter like the backend code is like server side fetching or SSRF entry point. See SSRF, it's giving us suggestions. I know we can test for SSRF here. Filter, validate URL, file get. Okay, maybe this is SSRF possible here. And also more commands in real life. What kind of vulnerability is stressed? Server side request forgery. So we can try this. Open if URL is used in redirect later, the backend users test with you can redirect users anywhere. Okay. Yeah. Suppose if you're giving URL and it is redirected to other website, we can use this command execution RC. Okay, shell execute. If you are giving URL and it is executing it, we can give this CRLF injection, SCOM, DNS exfiltration. The blind want to test for SSRF. How to fix for devs? Only allow API.com. Okay, whitelist only. Okay, if you want to fix this, we can only use like with regex. You can only allow this .com like what we want to the user to give. what we want, like we will only allow that. Other than that, we're not gonna allow. So this is very useful, right? So fixing is also giving, it is also giving how to attack. It's good, right? And also I use notebook LLM. Let's give us this blog post. So this is a good thing. This is good thing. Try notebook. See, let's delete it. So it is fetching the data. Okay. So now it gave us like so notebook LLM means like it can also give like notebook LLM means like it will like summarize the blog. It will summarize the YouTube video. We can give multiple sources. It will summarize it. It will give a short version of it so we can understand easily. It doesn't take much time. Okay, so it is also tell us like in an easier way. Okay, it's not going to be that much complicated as there in the blog. Okay, so we can use this. I
Okay, let's unpack this. Think about the complex software layers running your Android phone. At the very core, the kernel is managing everything.
we also gave this and discuss Android security, TikTok vulnerabilities. There is a lot of things we can do here. Maybe so if we click on anything here, click on anything here, it is expanding here. Like we can need like mitigation upon discover all the vulnerabilities in the TikTok where this. Okay. So use this also to understand this. And also audio overview. Interactive mode, you can ask doubts like joining it. In the middle, you can join and you can ask doubts. Also, you can use Grok was also good. I'm not using Grok because after like 2 to 3 prompts, it says like you need to be a subscriber of it, or else you need to like wait some time to give another prompt. So I'm not using it. The better thing was I'm using this. I know this was good actually. What specific was accessible attack? What specific data was accessible to attackers? So any file stored in the app's private directory, private messages, session tokens, which could complete access to user's account. So we can also save this, I think. So okay, here it was saved. Oh, this was nice. It was a new feature I discovered. So these are all the apps you can take advantage of. Before 2 years, there was nothing like this previously. And now you have access to this. You can understand anything. You can grab knowledge of anything. Like in 1 hour, you can understand a lot of complex topics over here. So this is a big thing, and you need to be like you are likely to have this kind of software to utilize them very well. Utilizing AI for hacking, you can use like you can be creative with it. Chat GPT, you can be creative with it. Suppose I have a shopping app, pen test. So I want you to give me checklist what kind of vulnerabilities to test, mainly business logic and access control issues. Give me the list. Let me give. Is a focus point access control business logic. Horizontal privilege escalation is giving try another user's ID. Vertical privilege escalation. Regular user access statement functions like low privilege users try to access the high privilege user content with low privilege user is cancel other users data. Like suppose try actions you don't have access to. Applying discount codes not for your try. Uploading products meant for sellers and admins. Nothing indicated access to authenticated admins. Try accessing with no token or invalid one. Okay, suppose log in and remove the cookie and see and log out and see if you can still access to them. Business logic testing checklist. Coupon, apply same coupon multiple times, use expired or invalid ones, stack multiple allowed. I don't know what is this stack multiple coupons if not allowed. They give multiple coupons, maybe modify discount amount in request, price manipulation, inventory raise conditions, free item abuse, modify quantity to price, account logic, auto tampering, payment tampering, replay attacks, guess, tools and techniques. Okay, this is giving us like checklist to what we need to test. Okay, you can take a huge advantage of it. Okay, so site is using UID for fetching data. So where can I find UID? Or where can I read UIDs? Then creates in the site is using it. Don't like dealing with object identified for orders. Insecure UID exploiting a lead to idle information. API response. Okay, it is also telling us to look for inspect responses. Request URL parameters, URL paths, logged in user scope, JavaScript files, error messages logs, front end HTML inputs, mobile apps if exist. Look for hard-coded UIDs repair that use UIDs. How to find more? Use word list. It is giving suggestions too. Okay, it is a huge advantage of using these kind of things. You can be creative with this. You can ask anything. You can ask anything. Try for different LLMs. Okay, try asking the same question to different LLMs and see how they respond. You'll be surprised. That's all for the video.